Let all cats old enough to catch their own prey gather here beneath the high rock for a meeting of this clan.
What? You changed it? Wow. Miouooo. I'm Simon.
And I'm Evelyn. And today we're going to be discussing Into the Wild, chapters 8 and 9.
As we do every week, we state our spoiler policy, which is...
Spoilers are fun.
Yes. We've got follow-up from our last episode, which was a while ago. We're finally recording again, and back in the studio.
The kitchen?
Yes. Last episode, we sent out a poll as part of this podcast to rank the 7 exclamations, and here are the results.
Let's go in last place and then up to the first place.
Good idea. We had got 7 responses.
7? That's not very many.
Yeah, that's true. It's not too bad.
Voter turnout was not very high this year.
No.
Okay, so last place.
Miouooo. That's the least favorite exclamation.
Yeah, it's pretty, not very special.
Yeah. Then we have...
Garar.
Yeah, also not very special. I guess I can understand that. Coming in 5th, we have Pa.
I like Paw more than 5th place.
Maybe, yeah. But also, what are you gonna put behind Pa then?
Yow.
I guess Pa could be... I feel like Pa should be 4th for me.
Yeah, I would put Paw at 4th.
Speaking of Yow, it's in 4th.
Yes.
It's in the middle. Then, this is controversial for me, the top 3 here.
It is a little controversial for me, too.
So,
goodness gracious.
Yeah, what do we have in 3rd place?
It's Riawawow.
Mm-hmm. Then in 2nd...
Murug. Why is Murug in 2nd place?
Why is Garoff in 1st place?
Garoff! I put Garoff, probably 4th place, maybe.
Probably, yeah, I don't remember what I said. It was so long ago.
Yeah.
But wait, actually, Garoff and Murug are tied for 1st.
So they're both 2.6, but Garoff is just listed as 1st place.
Yeah, probably because alphabetical.
Yeah.
But still, how is Garoff in 1st?
It's not that good of an exclamation.
Guys, come on, why did you do this? Anyways, the poll is still open. It expires in 2024, I think I said it to.
Oh, wow.
So maybe if we get a lot more responses, we will revisit this topic.
I can hardly wait.
And Evelyn, you had something for fandom news this week?
Oh, yeah. So, hang on one second.
Okay.
I have an article to read.
Oh. Do you want me to just open this link?
Oh, wait.
That you've already put in the notes?
Oh, great. I didn't know I put that in. Here we are again. So, for the first time, I went on to Kate Carey's blog, which is called Blog Clan.
Oh.
And I wanted to read an article and then discuss. So the article is My Favorite Books in the Prophecies Begin by Chili Fur.
No, that's with a Y.
Not the food.
Or the country.
Yeah.
It says 1 month ago, this is a fan article, 1 month ago, 26 comments, 3-minute read.
Let's see if it actually takes us 3 minutes.
Chili Fur shares their favorite books in the first arc. Which books were page turners for you? So did Kate Carey post this then?
I'm not entirely sure how her blog works, but there's everyone. There's not actually really. I didn't find stuff from Kate Carey. It's all made by fans. So I don't know.
So before we start reading, do you want to spoil for me and the audience your thoughts on this, or do you want us to come to our own opinions organically?
Oh, I can tell you my favorite, which was Forest of Secrets. It's the best one. And then, I haven't really thought about it much. I would say probably Fire and Ice is my least favorite. And then...
I might agree with that, actually.
The other ones in between.
It has been too long since I last read them, though, so I don't know. It's been 5 years at least.
Do you have a favorite?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've said Into the Wild before, since, the first book.
It's the first book.
But
I don't think Into the Wild's actually my favorite, though.
I feel like Forest of Secrets I remember really liking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We even made our father read it.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be a future guest, I'm sure.
I can hardly wait. Ready for the article?
Okay.
Hi, this is Chili Fur, and it's my first article, and I'm going to tell you my favorite to least favorite book in The Prophecies Began. Spoiler alert. Let's begin. Into the Wild is my favorite in The Prophecies Began because it is about how Rusty, my favorite cat, goes into the wild. Did that last part sound familiar?
Yeah.
That's because it's the name of the book.
That's what I said.
This book has a good title that makes me understand the book. Sorry. And know what it's going to be about, even if I've never heard about the book. Moving on. Forest of Secrets. This book I really like because Blue Star discovers the truth about Tiger Claw. Plus, this book is full of emotion, like when Silverstream dies. Moving on. Wanna go?
Rising Storm. I like Rising Storm. Oh, wait! I like Rising Storm because it's full of suspicion and grief. After Tiger Claw's evilness happens, Fireheart, Star, is very suspicious of Bramblekit, Paw Claw Star. Because his father is Tiger Claw. Yellowfang later gives up her life trying to save Halftail and Patchpelt. When Firestar sees her die. It's kind of sad seeing how Fireheart reacts. Moving on. The Darkest Hour. In this book, an epic battle with Blood Clan occurs. And there's a lot of grief. For example, we have to say bye to White Storm and Stonefur, who were both good deputies to their clan. And it's not like we ever stopped grieving for Blue Star. Firestar also became the leader in this book, making it even better. Moving on. A Dangerous Path. Which is the next book after The Darkest Hour. No, it's not. This is full of grief for Blue Star and Fireheart Star, and still thinking about how he could have saved Yellowfang.
That is a really sad book, especially when Blue Star talks to Mistyfoot Star and Stonefur. Moving on. Fire and Ice. The annoying thing about this book is Graystripe. I mean, he literally didn't teach Brackenpaw Fur.
Yes.
He instead completely ignored the warrior code and everything it meant by meeting Silverstream. How could you, Graystripe?
Right.
Now I will do my ratings. 10 means best. So Into the Wild, I will give a 10. Forest of Secrets will be an 8. Rising Storm, I will give a 7. The Darkest Hour, I give a 5. The Dangerous Path, I give a 4.5. I give a Dangerous Path, I give a 4.5. Fire and Ice, I give a 2. That's all thanks for reading. In the comments, you should tell your favorites.
Oh, we were so rude to Chili Fur.
I'm sorry, Chili Fur, if we made fun of you.
Yeah. It's very funny, but no disrespect. So, I feel like I pretty much agree with this.
Yeah, it's a good... I think I'd actually rate it about the same, although I think I'd have Forest of Secrets above Into the Wild.
I don't think any of them are a 2.
No, Fire and Ice, I give a 2. That's like, just because of Graystripe being like...
Yeah. I guess, like, how are you rating? Are you rating it on, like, this quality of the writing or the annoyance of the characters?
Because if you're rating it on the annoyance of the characters, I know my father would rate all of them a 0.
That's true. There was a lot of discussion here, too.
We've got 2 agrees.
Yeah.
Someone's favorite is A Dangerous Path.
Because that's when Fireheart Sandstorm was entirely confirmed. If I remember correctly, it was page 277, they say.
How did they know that? Yep, it is page 277, at least paperback.
Wow. Quite Fireheart Sandstorm shiver, I guess. What is that called? Is it Firestorm Sandheart? I guess with warrior names, ship names don't really work the same. Because everybody's name is a prefix and a suffix.
Yeah, well, people still use it, like leaf pool.
Leaf feather.
Or no, moth pool.
Wait. Oh. Okay, not...
Mothwing
okay.
and leaf pool.
I didn't know that. Oh, I guess I can see that, yeah.
Okay, so that's the article. I just
Cool.
thought it'd be fun to go through.
Yeah, thank you for sharing, Chili Fur. Nice article. Are we ready for chapter 8? Let's dive in.
I'm ready.
All right. Chapter 8, in which Blue Star and her patrol find Firepaw and Yellowfang, both recently fed, and decide how to deal with them. I'm really glad that we're getting into the part of the book where, like, the story really starts happening. It's more fun.
Yeah.
It's not just like, this is what a clan is. This
Yeah.
is an introduction to the territory. We actually get into the story.
I agree.
So where we left off, obviously Yellowfang and Firepaw had their iconic fight. Then they ate a rabbit in violation of the warrior
It's
code.
a no-no.
And then a patrol came. And that's where we are now.
Yep. So Yellowfang is trying to, like, just walk away.
He's just limping away.
But she says, nah, this leg's stiffened up while I've been resting.
Nah.
N-U-H.
There's so many amazing exclamations in this book.
Yeah. So Yellowfang fails to walk away.
I love that she just says, so long, thanks for the meal. Just starts walking.
It doesn't work.
But obviously, the patrol is here and they're encircled.
Yeah, yikes.
Firepaw mewed a hasty greeting to his clan, but only Greypaw returned. Hi, Firepaw, he called out. I wonder what the hasty greeting was. What did he say?
Mew!
Silence, Tiger Claw growled. Of course he did.
So Tiger Claw. Well, there they are, caught by the patrol.
Yeah, and Firepaw could still smell the fear scent on her. You highlighted this.
Oh, I could barely see my highlight. Yeah, fear scent. What does it smell like, and what is it?
Yeah, what does it smell like? I don't know. I've never smelled it that I know of.
Me too.
I don't have that strong of, a nose. But
Well,
what is it?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's some sort of pheromones, some sort of thing that, like, you can just tell. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's
Animals.
kind of gross.
It is gross.
So I was just wondering that.
Yeah. Blue Star can tell that they recently ate.
And Firepaw has to answer for his crimes.
Yes. She was weak and hungry, he began. And what about you? Was your hunger so bad that you had to feed yourself before you gathered prey for your clan? Yes, it was.
He was so hungry.
I guess Blue Star's never been on an airplane before. Because everybody who's paid attention to the instructions at the beginning of the flight knows you put on your own mask before you help others. You need to feed yourself so that you are strong enough to feed the others. I'd like to make an amendment to the warrior code.
Feed yourself before others? What kind of tiger star are you? Before he could speak, there was a loud hiss from Tiger Claw. Once a kitty pet, always a kitty pet.
Yeah. Like, why would he say that? And also, what Firepaw did is not characteristic of a kitty pet, is it?
Yeah, that has nothing to do with kitty pets.
Yeah. Like, what kitty pet, like, gets into a fight with somebody on their territory and then, like, hunts for them?
That's
Not
so
a kitty
weird.
pet thing.
That's not an any cat thing.
That's true.
So Blue Star recognizes Yellowfang. She's like, it seems you have captured us a Shadow Clan cat. And one I know well. You are Shadow Clan's medicine cat, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Why does she have to ask if she knows well? If she knows Yellowfang.
It's for us.
Oh, Marug!
It's for the two legs reading it.
The two legs don't need to. That's not. The two legs don't need to know what's going on in the book that they're reading.
Yeah. I was the Shadow Clan medicine cat. Now I choose to travel alone. Firepaw listened, astonished. Had he heard right? Yellowfang was a Shadow Clan warrior.
Had he heard right?
I mean, I guess not, because medicine cat, you know?
Yeah.
Not a warrior?
I feel like Yellowfang, for a medicine cat, isn't being treated very, like, kindly.
Yeah, usually, like, they're treated with more respect.
Yeah. Usually, like, in the later books, medicine cats just, like, go wherever they want.
Yeah, you could just traipse throughout everybody's territory.
But they're really upset that Yellowfang's here, so...
Yeah.
Darkstripe.
Oh, Darkstripe spoke. This old cat is no use to us. Let's kill her now.
Why did you say that?
What? What happened to the warrior code? A blatant violation.
It's so against it.
And you would say that right in front of Blue Star.
And he says it right before saying, as for this kitty pet, he has broken the warrior code by feeding an enemy warrior. As if killing a cat won't break the warrior code even worse.
Yeah, what a hypocrite.
Jeez, Darkstripe.
Oh my god.
Dirtstripe.
Dirtstripe is right.
So Greypaw explains to Firepaw that Yellowfang is a loner now. Yeah. Firepaw says,
"What's a loner? Does Firepaw not speak English?"
It's so self-explanatory.
Yeah. So they're going back to the camp. Yellowfang is with them, and they're prisoner. And then Firepaw's lamenting. Oh, why did I eat that rabbit? He only ate the scraps, though.
It was scraps. It was everything disgusting that no one wants to eat.
Yeah, who really cares? That's fine. Firepaw felt shame burn through his fur, which should already be on fire, shouldn't it?
Ooh. This was not the way he had hoped his first solo task would end.
Yeah, so they're all just walking away, back to the camp. And I guess Firepaw's prey that he had caught earlier is just still buried.
No! They always forget it!
Because, like, we've had, like, 3 chapters or 4 chapters span this whole day. Right?
Because he went out, he saw, like, the eyes across the Thunder Path.
Yeah, like, while he was, like, with Greystart part of the time doing his hunting task.
Yeah.
And then, that same, like, right after that, he finds Yellowfang, right?
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot to happen in one day.
And no wonder he forgot about his prey.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make no mention of the prey. It's just sitting there rotting, probably.
They waste it. So they get back to the camp. Everyone's kind of, like, jeering at them. I don't really know why.
That's just what clan cats do in the first book.
I guess so. Firepaw's looking at Yellowfang. He knew she was in a great deal of pain and hungry in spite of the rabbit he had caught for her. Okay, I raise rabbits for meat. I cannot eat a whole rabbit. That's huge!
And you're a human.
Even a wild rabbit is still too much for one person to eat.
How did Yellowfang eat the whole rabbit?
And, like, cats are even eating more parts of the rabbit than I would.
Yeah, like a lot.
Yellowfang must be stuffed.
Even eat the scraps. And, like, I mean, cats eat mice. Like, a mouse is way smaller than... Like, a mouse, like, a full-grown mouse is, like, the same size as a baby rabbit, right?
I mean, pretty much.
And, like, if you eat a mouse, like, that's, you know, a decent meal, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a breakfast. Like, what happened here?
An entire rabbit.
Yellowfang has a tapeworm.
She probably does. Not
Do
like
they
Misty.
ever?
Misty doesn't have a tapeworm.
She has other worms, though.
No, I got rid of her tapeworm.
Oh, okay. Do the clan cats ever have worms? Question for the audience, because I don't know.
They all have worms.
But do they ever mention it?
Probably not.
I mean, they do mention making dirt and stuff. They do mention hairballs.
Oh, I love the hairballs.
It would make sense that they would mention worms too, but I don't know.
Yeah, huh.
Maybe it's just going too far, because humans don't do that.
Yeah, well, they gotta be relatable. So Spotted Leaf comes out to help.
Yeah.
Yellowfang doesn't want her to.
No, Yellowfang glared at Spotted Leaf and hissed, "I know how to take care of my own wounds. I don't need your help." But Yellowfang doesn't have any herbs. No secret blend of herbs and spices.
Secret blend of herbs and spices.
How is she gonna be a medicine cat to herself without any of this stuff?
She's just gonna lick them. Lick her wounds.
Yeah.
There's lots of magic in the spit.
True. Some of the cats had been out hunting, and fresh kill was brought in for the returning warriors to eat. Some of the cats, including you, Firepaw, which you have forgotten.
Oh no!
Like, seriously. Oh my god. He's really hungry. He's watching the other cats eat. He's, he understands that he's not supposed to eat right now because he did bad.
He did so bad.
Yeah.
He sees Blue Star talking with Tiger Claw over by the high rock. And Firepaw wondered if they were talking about him. Desperate to know his fate, he strained his ears to hear what they were saying. Tiger Claw's yowl sounded impatient.
Oh.
Why did he have to strain his ears to hear a cat yowling?
That's a good question.
So Tiger Claw says, Tiger Claw's yowl sounded impatient. It's just too dangerous to bring an enemy warrior into the heart of ThunderClan. Now that she knows the camp, even the youngest ShadowClan kit will hear of it. We will have to move.
What? This is so weird.
Tiger Claw says we will have to move.
That's such an exaggeration. She's their prisoner. She's not gonna go back and tell all of ShadowClan. What? Why would the clan move?
Tiger Claw is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is a bad idea.
A horrible idea. So they're like kind of talking about it. Blue Star's all like, but think for a moment. Why would the ShadowClan medicine cat choose to leave her own clan? Obviously. Like, why would you not think about that, Tiger Claw? So Blue Star walks towards Firepaw. But that's just a coincidence. She walks past Firepaw.
What's she doing?
Oh, she's telling Frostfur that there's a fox in the area.
Oh.
So Frostfur is to warn the other queens to guard the nursery carefully. And make sure all kits less than 6 moons stay inside the camp until our warriors have driven it away.
Oh. All kits are less than 6 moons.
Yeah, what?
Okay.
That's true.
Well, never mind.
Also, like, aren't they always supposed to stay inside the camp?
They're supposed to stay inside the camp, yeah.
Make sure all kits at less than 6 moons, which is already all kits, stay inside the camp, which we're already supposed to do.
Oh, geez. Well, sometimes they try to go explore.
Yeah, that's true.
And Frostfur is gonna pass on the warning to the other queens. She turned and squeezed back into the nursery.
I love that she squeezed back in. And then Blue Star goes to the fresh kill pile and took a plump wood pigeon, which had been left for her there.
Better than a plump city pigeon.
That's for sure. Firepaw is still looking on hungrily.
But he's not allowed.
Yeah. But then he goes forward, because his hunger drove him forward.
And?
Well, first of all, so Greypaw and Ravenpaw are there. Firepaw bent his neck, ready to take a small wood mouse in his teeth.
What is a wood mouse?
We have a wood mouse and a wood pigeon.
Yeah, because they live in the forest.
It's a
Everything-
wood rabbit, wood squirrel,
Everything
wood fish.
living there. Wood fish!
But not so fast.
Not for you, Tiger Claw growled. You didn't bring back any prey.
Firepaw, go and get your prey. But he doesn't. He still has forgotten his prey. And then he has to go give the elders his share of prey. He picked up a mouse and carried it across the small ear. The delicious smell of it wafted up Firepaw's nose. He wanted nothing more than to crunch it up with his strong teeth.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Oh, lovely.
Do you want to hear a poem?
Yeah.
It's beetles for breakfast, lizards for lunch, dinos for dinner. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And I was just reminded of that poem.
Very topical.
Topical.
So, now he was glad that he had gobbled up the remains of the rabbit he had caught for Yellowfang. There would be nothing else for him to eat until he went out hunting again tomorrow. But if he didn't gobble up the remains, what part of the warrior code? I guess feeding Yellowfang.
Yeah.
So maybe he still wouldn't have been able to eat.
Maybe. But
I kind of
I don't
feel
know.
like if he didn't eat any of the rabbit, maybe he'd be allowed to get a little mouse or something.
yeah. A little mouse. The wood mouse he was going to eat.
Yeah. Do you have more to say on this?
No, I just thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
His logic. Ooh, Blue Star calls a clan meeting.
No.
Say it, say it.
Let
say
all those cats old enough to catch their own prey join together for a meeting of our clan.
it. What is that?
It's wrong.
She says it differently every time.
Yeah, she almost said the thing. So they all go over there. I'm sure you've all heard about the prisoner we brought back with us today, Blue Star began. But there is something else you need to know. She glanced down at the rattled she-cat. R-A-D-D-L-E-D. Rattled.
I don't know what it
Who
means.
lay very still beside the high rock. Can you hear me from there? She asked.
Beside the high rock. Blue Star is on the high rock.
Can you hear me from there? I wish.
It's a really tall rock, okay?
I may be old, but I'm not deaf yet, Yellowfang spat in reply.
That.
As would I. Rude.
Yeah. And then Blue Star says, "Today I traveled with a patrol into Wind Clan territory. The air was filled with the scent of Shadow Clan. Almost every tree had been sprayed by Shadow Clan warriors. And we met no Wind Clan cats, even though we journeyed deep into their heartland."
Wow.
So that's some big news.
Her words were met with silence. Yeah, very confusion.
Uh-huh.
And they found blood too, and fur. Wow.
So actually they were just hunting, and they left some fur and blood on the ground.
Yeah, she didn't say if it was cat fur or not.
So just saying.
The implication is that it is. And they should be able to tell, right?
They should be. A shocked yowl rose from the crowd in a single voice.
Firepaw felt the cats around him stiffen with shock and fury. Never before had one clan driven another from its hunting grounds.
Is that true? Sky Clan?
Well, that's not true. Wow. Poor Sky Clan. Gone and forgotten. But not great writing here. A shocked yowl.
And then stiffen with shock and fury.
Yeah, pick a different word.
It is very shocking, though.
It is, that's true.
How could Wind Clan have been driven out? One Eye croaked hoarsely. Shadow Clan is fierce, but Wind Clan is many.
Are they many?
Or is it just Tall Star?
Not very many to me. And I love that she says they have lived in the uplands for generations. Such like an old lady thing to say.
One Eye.
Yeah. So we also hear Shadow Clan has recently appointed a new leader following the death of Ragged Star. Their new leader, Broken Star, gave no hint of any threat when we met him at the last gathering. Darkstripe is like, maybe Yellowfang has answers. After all, she is of Shadow Clan. But Yellowfang is no traitor.
She's no traitor. She's not gonna share the secrets of Shadow Clan with a brute like Darkstripe.
Yeah. And then Darkstripe, like, is also hostile back to Yellowfang again, crouching forward ready to fight.
Stop, yowled Blue Star.
Like, Blue Star should not need to do that. Darkstripe is a warrior.
Control yourself, Darkstripe.
Yeah. Blue Star's all like, we can't fight amongst ourselves, we must prepare ourselves. From this moonrise onward, warriors will travel in larger groups. Other clan members will remain close to the camp. Patrols will travel the boundary edges more frequently, And all the kids must stay in the nursery now.
That is not enough space. That's like one room for a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
They're going to get way too crowded.
For real. What happened to staying in the clan?
In the camp.
In the camp. Blue Star changed her mind pretty quickly there.
Yeah. She's making things stricter and stricter.
Yeah. But also, like, this is what happens every time there's some sort of situation in these books.
The kids gotta be protected.
But also, like, warriors traveling in larger groups.
Yeah.
More patrols. Like, there's always extra patrols.
It's the first book, though, so they can do it.
That's true. The cats below her nodded in agreement.
Mm-hmm. And then something finally happens.
Oh my god, finally.
Which is Firepaw gets a mentor.
Yes. Fire alone can save our clan, did you know?
Oh, yeah.
Blue Star shall take on Firepaw as her own apprentice.
Oh. Greypaw gasped, unable to hide his surprise. What an honor! It's been moons since Blue Star had an apprentice. Usually she trains only the kids of deputies.
So I think when we read the list of errors, this was one of them.
Uh-huh.
Usually she only trains the kids of deputies.
Is that, like, what? No.
Which is not true.
He made that up.
Whatsoever.
I think they meant to put that in, and they meant it as Greypaw saying something that wasn't true.
Really?
No.
No. Also, it's been moons since Blue Star had an apprentice. Apprentices are mentored for moons. Like,
Who? I wonder who Blue Star's apprentices were.
I don't know. I mean, she definitely had at least some in Blue Star's prophecy
Right.
that we know of.
I don't even remember, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Tire Claw pipes up. So Firepaw is to be rewarded, not punished, for feeding an enemy warrior when he should have been feeding his own clan? Is that really a reward, though? You're just getting a mentor which you should have gotten ages ago.
Yeah. It is the leader, though.
I guess it's like an honor or something. Yeah.
Honor. Ugh. I bet Blue Star's really strict.
Yeah.
But the clan cannot support Yellowfang, Darkstripe protested. We have too many mouths to feed already.
Yeah, Greypaw whispered into Firepaw's ear. And some of them are bigger than others.
He said Darkstripe had a big mouth.
Wow.
That's what he said.
And also fat shaming in a children's book.
Oh my gosh. But we see more of that in Fire and Ice.
Yellowfang is very crotchety. I don't need anyone to care for me. And I'll split open anyone who tries.
Friendly, isn't she? Greypaw murmured.
Yeah. But then, there were muffled meows from the other warriors as they grudgingly recognized the enemy warrior's fighting spirit.
What? Her fighting spirit to be grumpy.
Yeah.
She says, and I'll split open anyone who tries. She doesn't mean that.
No.
She doesn't mean that.
So what happens now? Blue Star says, we shall kill two prey with one blow, as it were.
I don't like that.
They literally do kill birds. They could have just kept that. Killed two birds with one blow.
Yeah. But to prey.
Two prey.
Okay.
It's Firepaw's responsibility to take care for Yellowfang. You will hunt for her and tend her wounds. You will fetch fresh bedding and clear away her dirt.
Clear away her dirt?
Yeah, I guess she's not allowed to go out to the dirt pile.
Okay, so cats, when they want to carry things, they don't pick it up with their hands. They pick it up with their mouth.
Oh no.
So just saying.
Yeah, how do they do it? I don't know if we ever...
Maybe like kicking it along or something. But
just like wear a glove.
Put a plastic bag over your head so it doesn't get dirty.
That's a good point.
So that was pretty gross.
And then Dustpaw and Sandpaw are mocking. Good idea, hissed Dustpaw. Firepaw had better be good at cracking fleas.
Cracking fleas?
So fleas are really small.
Yeah, so, like you always read in the Warriors how they like have the flea between their teeth and like bite down on it to crack it.
I don't buy that.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No.
They're just eating the fleas.
Maybe they are. So Blue Star tells them off for mocking Firepaw, because it's, a respectful duty to take care of your elders and stuff. Yeah.
And Yellowfang's a medicine cat, too.
Yeah. Double respect. The meeting's over. Blue Star would like to speak to her senior warriors alone now. Which ones?
There's not, a qualification for this.
Yeah, when do you become a senior warrior?
I don't know.
Does Blue Star say at one point? Is it just implied eventually? Who do we think? Let's see. Lionheart followed her.
Probably White Storm.
The other clan cats began to move away from the high rock. So we only see the Lionheart followed her. Period. It's just Lionheart.
It's just Lionheart and Blue Star. Probably White Storm, Tiger Claw.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, let's look in the allegiances.
Okay.
Ooh, there's not a lot of warriors.
Where are all the warriors?
Okay.
So, Lionheart, Tiger Claw, White Storm, Darkstripe, Longtail, Running Wind, Willowpelt, and Mousefur are the warriors of ThunderClan.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Lionheart, Tiger Claw, White Storm, for sure. I couldn't say about the rest.
Yeah.
We know Longtail is very young, so it's not Longtail. And was Darkstripe Longtail's mentor?
Yeah, I think so.
But he could still be pretty young.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think Tiger Claw was Darkstripe's mentor, and then Darkstripe was Longtail's mentor.
Yeah. Who's... Oh. Dustpaw was Redtail's. Man.
Oh, poor Dustpaw.
Yeah. Okay. R.I.P. And then Longtail is rude again. About Firepaw being an outsider. End of chapter.
Okay. Well, that was a pretty good chapter. Chapter 9, we have summary. Nothing really happens. Firepaw takes care of Yellowfang while the clan prepares for a siege. Tiger Claw forces Greypaw to overeat. LOL.
This is such a good moment. Can't wait. So chapter ends. Next chapter just immediately continues where we left off. Greypaw suggests that Firepaw immediately see to Yellowfang. So he does. You'll need the whole of StarClan on your side for this one, answered Greypaw. Call out if you need a hand. If she looks like she's gonna
hand? Excuse
yeah,
me?
Oh my god. I didn't
Cats
even
don't
notice
have
that.
hands.
Call out if you need a hand. If she looks like she's gonna have you,
What does that mean?
I'll sneak up behind her and whack her on the head with a stiff rabbit.
What even?
What a weird sentence. All around.
Okay, first of all, a stiff rabbit. So, there just happens to be a rabbit on the fresh kill pile, and it's stiff.
A stale rabbit, yeah.
Yeah.
A stale kill pile.
You don't want to eat it anymore. And then also, lifting a rabbit and whacking Yellowfang with it. How strong is Greypaw?
And, if you could do that with a stiff rabbit, why don't warriors use weapons like sticks? Just use a stick for that. And, obviously Yellowfang's not just gonna, murder Firepaw.
Yeah.
But it is a joke.
Yeah.
Because Firepaw purred with amusement and trotted off.
Greypaw's very funny.
Yes. Stop right there, kitty pet. Yellowfang's in such a bad mood.
Ugh. Yellowfang. Lighten up.
You are a kitty pet, though, aren't you? Yellowfang wheezed.
Why did she wheeze?
Firepaw notices that she's tired, though. It's been a long day.
Has been a long day. So long that Firepaw still has not remembered his prey.
Right.
I don't even know what he caught anymore.
Oh, I don't remember. It's been so long. And then Firepaw is basically intermewed about his heritage.
Intermewed?
You came up with that.
I forgot about it.
Then Yellowfang even says, it's humiliating being fussed over by a low-born cat like you.
Low-born. Then Firepaw's patience ran out because Yellowfang was so grumpy.
Yes.
He snarled, "You'd still feel humiliated if I were warrior born. you'd feel ashamed whether I was a precious she-cat from your own clan or a wretched two-leg that had picked you up off the ground.
I definitely want to start using that phrase more.
A wretched two-leg.
It's a great insult. That's definitely going in my lexicon. So Firepaw even continues on with its insults. You're just gonna have to get used to being cared for until you're well enough to look after yourself, you spiteful old bone bag.
The bone bag. I found a bone bag or two when I went through the freezer.
He stopped as Yellowfang began to make a low, harsh, wheezing sound.
Alarmed, Firepaw took a step toward her. The she-cat was trembling all over, and her eyes had narrowed into tiny slits. Was she having some kind of a fit?
Yeah, she's having a seizure.
Actually, Miouooo, ow, ow. She was laughing!
Brow, ow, ow. Wait, what is that supposed to sound like?
Miouooo, ow, ow.
Yes.
I don't know.
Look, Misty just came over because she heard a cat laughing.
Oh, did you like my joke, Misty?
I guess not.
No, she walked away.
So Firepaw does not know what to do.
And now Yellowfang, like, her mood is completely changed. She's willing to accept help. She's like, go and find that pretty little medicine cat of yours and ask her for some herbs.
Like, really? Stop. Stop.
Don't you think Spotted Leaf is pretty, though?
No.
No! She's very beautiful. She's a very beautiful cat, Spotted Leaf is.
I don't even know what she looks like, actually.
Like a spotted leaf.
Like, why is every random cat describing her as pretty?
I don't know. It's weird that Yellowfang would say that.
People don't just, like, say that. Generally.
That's weird.
Like, some people do, but that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I think you'll find a goldenrod poultice will help. And while you're at it, I wouldn't mind a few poppy seeds to chew on. The pain is killing me.
This definitely reminds me of the cracking fleas situation. How do they have the precision to bite individual poppy seeds or individual fleas? Like, what?
Yeah,
their teeth are tiny.
I can't do that.
And our teeth are bigger.
Yeah, that reminds me of when Misty couldn't even chew a fly.
Yeah. Oh, we should definitely upload that video in one of the videos. Maybe someday. So now, Firepaw is going towards Spotted Leaf's den. He had never been in this part of the camp before.
How long has he been living there?
Like 2 moons, right?
Did he never, like, get a thorn in his paw?
I guess not. But, like, it's not a big clan. Like, it's not a big camp, I mean.
It's just like a few bushes.
Didn't he go on a tour the first day he got there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, how do you not, like, look in every corner? I don't know.
If he just wasn't that curious of a cat.
You'd think he'd want to go to where Spotted Leaf is.
You would think that.
But he goes through a cool green tunnel of ferns that leads into a small grassy clearing.
I have seen ferns, and they do not grow in tunnel shape.
Maybe the Spotted Leaf planted these.
Like Jay Feather in his garden.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets the herbs.
Yeah, he gets the herbs. She's getting the herbs.
Tell Yellowfang to go easy on the poppy seeds.
Opium.
Yeah.
A little pain can be useful, as it will help me judge how well she's healing. Yes, makes sense. Very good medicine. But she should know that. Yellowfang's also a medicine cat.
The Yellowfang just wants to eat all the poppy seeds, though.
That's true. She's hungry.
Yeah, she's...
How do they even get the poppy seeds?
Well, we have poppies sometimes.
But
You just go out and get it. You just go out and get it. Get the poppy seeds.
But they're tiny and they only have paws.
But they grow in a seed pod or a head.
Okay, let's move on.
So you can just bite off the stem with your teeth.
Tiger Claw's actually watching him as he goes and gives the stuff to Yellowfang.
Creepy.
And now, good, she meowed. But now, before you leave me in peace, find me something to eat. I'm starving.
He did find you something to eat. The poppy seeds.
Yeah. Now it's 3 days later.
The sun had indeed risen 3 times since Yellowfang had entered the camp.
Yeah, I love that that's how they use, what they use to describe it.
Ravenpaw is skittish.
Yeah. They need a gut up for training and stuff. So Firepaw prods Ravenpaw, and the black cat opened his eyes immediately and leapt to his feet. What is it? He mewed, looking around wildly. Poor Ravenpaw, really suffering from PTSD. Sad. Dustpaw and Sandpaw are sleeping on the other side of the den, of course. They begin to stir. Firepaw leaves. He's rolling around on the ground, looking across to see if Yellowfang is awake. She's sleeping.
Fascinating.
Yeah, not much to say here.
That's what I thought about this chapter.
Oh, so, don't worry, Firepaw, murmured Greypaw. Bluestar will have you back in training before long.
That means that Firepaw's spending the entire day, every day, looking after Yellowfang?
Yeah, like, how much is there to do?
She does not need constant attention.
Yeah, for real. Like, what else is he doing?
Well, I think does he decide to go hunting today?
Can he just decide to do that?
Well, he has to take care of Yellowfang,
yeah.
So hunting.
I guess that doesn't count as training. Even though hunting can be training.
Right.
Sandpaw's rude.
Sandpaw's so rude all the time. What's wrong with her?
Yeah. Ooh, Greypaw gets to practice climbing at the Great Sycamore.
Well, we have a great sycamore.
That's true, it almost killed me. When that big branch fell down.
Yeah, why were we there?
You weren't there. It was me and Grandma.
Was she reading a book?
Yeah, we were reading.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah.
I apologize.
What is a chaffinch?
Yeah, I think it's a bird.
I mean, a finch is a bird. It's
a
a bird.
bird.
It looks so small. That's not gonna feed anyone.
It's only 0.73 ounces adult.
What? That's tiny!
Yeah.
There's mostly feathers. No cat is gonna get an ounce of nutrition from that.
But there's a large mouse and a chaffinch.
That's Yellowfang's meal.
Yeah. So it's a large mouse to make up for the small chaffinch.
Chaffinch. And then Firepaw has to, like, groom Yellowfang and her fleas.
Oh god.
The base of my tail itches like fury, but I can't reach it. Give it a wash, will you?
With an inward shudder, Firepaw crouched down and set to work. Huge yikes, he's forced to, like, lick the base of her tail?
Disgusting!
Oh my god. As he cracked the plump fleas between his teeth, he noticed a gang of small kits tumbling in the dusty earth nearby. They were mauling each other and play fighting, sometimes quite viciously.
They were mauling each other?
That's not play fighting. Ooh.
This is an interesting part.
Yes. Plot related.
The kits are playing. Feel my teeth, broken star, mewed one small tabby. He leaped onto the back of a little gray and white kit, who was pretending to be the Shadow Clan leader. The 2 kits bundled toward the high rock. Suddenly, the gray and white kit gave a mighty heave and flung the tabby from his back. With a startled squeak, the little tabby cannoned into Yellowfang's side.
Instantly, the old she-cat leapt to her feet, fur on end, spitting violently. "Stay away from me, you scrap of fur," she hissed.
Why is Yellowfang so mean to this kid, huh?
Well,
what does it mean?
what
does
could
it
this mean? So, what it means is Broken Star is her son.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Yeah. Spoilers are fun.
That was fun.
It was fun.
Oh, speaking of Yellowfang, I wanted to bring up, did you read Yellowfang Super Edition?
I'm pretty sure I read it. I don't remember anything about
Well, I recently was reminded that Yellowfang feels other cats' pain.
it. What?
Did you remember that?
No, I did not remember that.
I was shocked when I remembered that.
It's just like magic. Magic is a thing now.
It's a thing. Why does Yellowfang have a power?
Yeah, what? Can she turn it on and off?
No, it was. I don't actually remember, but I think it was a problem.
No wonder she's grumpy then. Jeez, yeah.
So anyway, I thought I should mention that.
Wow, yeah. Huh. Ooh, so here, this is interesting. Yellowfang's reaction has shocked Firepaw. He thought he'd seen her at her most vicious when they fought after their first meeting, but her eyes burned with a new rage now. I think the kits are finding it hard being confined to camp, he mewed cautiously. They're getting restless.
Ooh, they're out of the nursery?
Yeah, they're so bad they're supposed to stay in the nursery.
I can't believe that! They broke the rule right away.
Yeah. Maybe when it said nursery, it was actually a mistake.
Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. But then they're always confined to camp, though.
That's true. What is the truth, Aaron Hunter?
The guest appearance of the episode.
It's our father.
He's walking by.
I wonder if you heard that.
Oh. Don't you like kits? Firepaw asked, curious in spite of himself. Did you never have kits of your own? Don't you know medicine cats don't have kits? Hissed Yellowfang ferociously.
Well, about that, this one does.
Yeah, this one does.
Yeah, not a great topic to bring up in front of Yellowfang.
Yikes.
I have no kits, Yellowfang spat. She snatched her tail away from him and sat up. Anyway, her voice suddenly lowered. She sounded almost wistful. Accidents seem to happen to kits when I'm around them. Her orange eyes clouded with emotion. She has orange eyes, yeah. Interesting.
So, who just says something like that?
Yeah.
What a weird thing to say.
Accidents seem to happen to kits when I'm around them. Why would you say that about yourself?
Jeez. So Yellowfang has ticks.
Yeah, she does.
She has some disgusting, engorged ticks.
Deer ticks? Dog ticks? A different type of tick that's in the UK? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably dog ticks, because they're the biggest and grossest. That's what Yellowfang would have.
But there's a couple of ticks that Firestar... Oops. Firepaw couldn't pull out. Jeez, how many did she have? Like, seriously.
She had like 20 ticks.
Oh my god.
Even I don't get that many ticks.
I think my record is 7.
I probably got like 12 for in one day,
Nice.
but that's about it.
You're
So he
right.
couldn't pull out the ticks. I should hope you didn't even try, you idiot, snapped Yellowfang. I don't want any tick heads embedded in my rear, thank you very much. Ask Spottedly for a little mouse bile to rub on them. A splash of that in their breathing holes and they'll soon loosen their grips.
Yeah. I love mouse bile.
Me too. I also love how Spottedleaf always has it on hand, apparently.
Yeah.
She was just ready to give it.
Do the medicine cats hunt mice to get the mouse bile, or do they just take a mouse from the fresh kill pile and get the bile? And how do they get the bile? Do they, like, open up the mouse and, like, take some sort of bile out?
Well, the bile is in the gallbladder.
Okay.
So,
And that's what they don't eat.
yeah, one time I saw Misty avoid the gallbladder. But usually when a cat eats a mouse, they like it. They like the whole thing. They eat the gallbladder.
That's true. If you watched our last episode on YouTube, you will see that firsthand.
Where Lucy eats one entire mouse in like 13 seconds.
Yeah. And so he's going to Spottedleaf's den again. Really not much happens in this chapter, jeez.
Firepaw does his chores.
Yeah. He also, on his way, he sees that the queens were weaving twigs and leaves into the nursery. I just love that cats can do that.
They're very skilled.
Yes.
If ShadowClan made a move on their territory, ThunderClan would shelter inside the camp. They would not let themselves be driven from their hunting grounds as easily as WindClan had been. I'm telling you, they're preparing for a siege.
Yeah, they are. That's
They're
true.
gathering prey, they're reinforcing the walls.
Mm-hmm. They're planning on staying there, not going.
Mm-hmm.
Not moving, Tiger Claw.
Ooh, Tiger Claw. Why would he say that?
Oh, and there's 4 cats waiting in the camp entrance so they can replace the patrol that's coming back. Just like as soon as one patrol gets back, another one goes out.
Hmm.
ThunderClan's borders are not being left unguarded for a moment, except You can't have cats at every part of the border.
It
So.
gets too big.
Yeah.
He gets the mouse bile.
I just love that phrase. Can I have some mouse bile for Yellowfang's ticks?
Can I have some? I want some.
Oh, I didn't notice this before. In a moment, replied Spotted Leaf, pawing 2 piles of herbs together and mixing the fragrant heap with one delicately extended claw.
Spotted Leaf's so delicate.
Yes.
And then Spotted Leaf was like, right, she mewed at last. What was it you wanted? Mouse bile? Yes, please! I just love mouse bile. Yes, please!
I know, I love that. Oh no, this is even worse. This is much worse than a delicately extended claw.
Go ahead, Simon.
Spotted Leaf bounded into her den and brought something out. She held it gingerly in her mouth. It was a small wad of moss, dangling on the end of a thin strip of bark. She passed it to Firepaw. He tasted her warm, sweet breath as he took the bark strip between his teeth.
The moss is soaked in bile. Are you... Ew! Are you sure that it wasn't the sweet scent of the bile that Firepaw was smelling? Why is this Spotted Leaf thing? It is ugh.
Maybe Spotted Leaf was chewing on some mint leaves.
You're like smelling her breath. This is disgusting.
That is really disgusting.
Exactly what I try to avoid.
It's true with your hubophobia.
Yeah, if you know about that. Most of you listeners probably don't know about that.
So he presses the moss onto each tick. Oh, and I already made a note about what type of ticks. So let's actually look that up.
What types of ticks live in the UK? The
Hedgehog tick? Passerine tick? Ornate cow tick?
Dermacentaur reticulata?
Oh my god. There are over 20 different species of tick.
What? That's way too many kinds to keep track of.
Oh, this sheep tick. It looks like it's just a dog tick.
It's a regular tick.
Yeah. Okay, there's almost no pictures. Ooh, there's a picture of a tick in some skin.
That's tiny.
Yeah.
I love ticks.
I know. Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh god.
There's so many pictures.
Yeah. It looks like just like regular ticks that we have in the U.S.
I do highly recommend looking up pictures of ticks.
Yeah. I love this image of like it's a scale of ticks from small to completely engorged.
They're just full of blood.
Oh my god.
They ate all that.
Yuck.
Big, fatty, greedy, cheeky ladies.
That's true. They're so greedy, cheeky.
They don't have much cheeks, though.
No. Oh, like, why do they do that? It's so gross.
Don't eat that.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Anyway, yeah, look up pictures of ticks.
Or don't.
What do you mean, or don't? You have to. Do
You
it
do
right
you.
now.
Oh, wait.
Where is it?
Oh, okay.
And then Yellowfang says, "You may as well clear away my dirt now. Your paws are already foul."
I guess, that's how.
With paws.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been dabbing mouse bile onto the ticks? And then how do you clean that up, though? Do you have to lick it off?
Oh, god, yeah, that's true.
Maybe I thought about this a little too much, but...
Because you're not supposed to, like, let it touch yourself. Really.
Yeah, he even, like, washed his paws off in a stream later instead of licking them clean.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So.
This is a big drawback in licking your own body to clean yourself.
Because it's dirt and it's disgusting.
Yes. Halftail has like an old person conversation with Firepaw. I didn't have any notes for this section.
Yeah, I don't think I really had many notes for the rest of the chapter.
Yeah.
Basically, Firepaw does his chores, and he runs into other apprentices, I guess Ravenpaw and Greypaw. And he goes hunting, and they catch so much.
Yeah, catch a ton of stuff.
Apparently,
Ooh.
they're like digging a hole in the camp to store their food in.
The elders dug the storage holes, yeah.
The elders do all the digging. They dig the storage holes and the graves.
Ooh, interesting.
So I thought, I don't know what, like, they dug. How long do they expect these things to last?
I know.
Like,
It's like the summer, isn't it?
I think it's, Greenleaf is like coming to a close. So I think
Yeah.
it's still summer though.
Like it's gonna decompose soon.
Maybe the hole is so deep it's only like 56 degrees in there.
Can they do that? I don't know if they're
Wind
capable.
Clan,
Yeah.
the tunnelers.
Maybe they actually have an ice box. Like during the winter, during Leaf Bear, they get, pack snow really tight, turns into ice, in like a hole.
And then they just dig it up.
Yeah. I don't think so.
You don't think the cats are that smart? Or you don't think that it would actually stay frozen for an entire summer?
I don't know. I don't think they'd be able to make it big enough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they caught so much, they deserve a feast, says Lionheart. Tiger Claw's like, I hope you have not been neglecting Yellowfang with all this hunting, Firepaw. Foreshadowing for, like, the next page.
What happens on the next page? Oh, yeah, I remember.
The three apprentices carry their fresh kill back to their tree stump.
A tree stump?
Yeah.
Why is there a stump in the forest?
I guess the tree died.
Did it just fall down? Or was it cut down?
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe two legs have been here after all.
'Cause usually if you find like a stump in the woods, it's all like jagged and not like a clean cut that you'd want to sit on.
But are they sitting on it? It's their den over there.
Wait, the tree stump is their den?
Then each of them took a piece and carried it back to their tree stump. The den was empty.
How is a tree stump a den? That's not protected.
Maybe it's big. And they go inside.
There's a hole in it?
Yeah.
I hope so. That would be very cool. That would
It
be
would
big
be.
enough for like 5 apprentices though.
Maybe it's big. Maybe it's a big tree. Trees are big.
Thank you. I needed reminded.
So they ate their fill and lay back to watch. They were talking. Well, Ravenpaw began shyly. I caught a crow.
Yeah, because he finally got some praise squeezed out of Tiger Claw.
Yeah. It's like, well, I got a crow. Okay, and?
He
You
caught
a
it.
crow?
He caught a crow. Good for
What?
him.
Like, what's so special about that? Like,
well,
Ravenpaw's caught lots of birds before, I'm sure.
well, a crow isn't a bird that cats usually catch in warriors.
Yeah, okay.
Crows are really big,
They're not ravens.
but they are caught by Ravenpaw.
Oh my god, that's true. It was an old one.
How do you manage that, Firepaw Mew? Well, first the cat hides, then the crow comes out, then the cat grabs the crow, and then it's goodbye crow. This is not where we end the episode.
So we can't continue on, because the next part of the cat is goodbye. So it's Greypaw's talking like, he's been in such a bad mood since Blue Star took you on as her apprentice. He had licked his paw thoughtfully for a moment. Hang on, make that since Lionheart was made deputy.
I wonder why Tiger Claw would be upset that Lionheart was made deputy.
Mysterious. Their conversation is interrupted by a loud yowl from the other side of the clearing.
Oh no, Firepaw groaned, getting to his paws. I forgot to take Yellowfang her share.
Yeah. Didn't somebody just ask him if he was neglecting Yellowfang?
Gotta
Then-
listen to Tiger Claw sometimes.
Yeah. And then, oof. Big oof moment coming up.
No, no.
You wait here, mewed Greypaw, leaping up. I'll take her something.
No, I'd better go, Firepaw protested. This is my punishment, not yours.
No one will notice, argued Greypaw. They're all busy eating. You know me, quiet as a mouse, quick as a fish. Wait here. I know Greypaw, and that is not true.
He is neither quiet as a mouse nor quick as a fish. Firepaw sat down again, unable to hide his relief. He watched his friend trot away from the tree stump to the pile of fresh kill.
As if he was carrying out orders, Graypaw confidently picked out 2 of the juiciest looking mice.
Ew. I don't want mouse juice.
Yuck. Quickly, he began to pad across the clearing toward Yellowfang.
Stop, Graypaw. A loud growl rumbled from the entrance to the warrior's den. Tiger Claw strode out and marched over to Graypaw. Where are you taking those mice? He demanded.
With a sinking feeling in his stomach, Firepaw watched, helpless, from the tree stump. Beside him, Ravenpaw froze mid-chew and crouched over his meal with his eyes wider than ever.
Graypaw dropped the mice and shuffled his paws uncomfortably.
Not helping young Firepaw by feeding that greedy traitor over there, are you?
Firepaw watched Graypaw study his paws for a moment. Finally, he replied, I was just feeling hungry. I was going to take them off and eat them by myself. If I let that pair get a look in, he glanced at Firepaw and Ravenpaw, they'll leave me with nothing but bones and fur.
So, why didn't Firepaw just do it? Like, why?
It's so easy to just walk over and give Yellowfang her prey. She's right there.
It takes 30 seconds. And then you can just ignore Yellowfang while you do it. Just go give her her prey. Seriously, this all could have been avoided. Oh, really? Mewed Tiger Claw. Well, if you're so hungry, you might as well eat them here and now.
But Graypaw began, looking up at the senior warrior in alarm.
Now, growled Tiger Claw.
Graypaw bent his head quickly and began to eat the mice.
Wait.
Okay.
Trigger warning, eating disorder.
Oh my gosh! He demolished the first one in a couple of bites and swallowed it quickly. The second mouse took longer for him to eat. Firepaw thought he'd never manage to swallow it, and his own stomach clenched in sympathy. But eventually, Graypaw gave a final, difficult gulp, and the last bit of mouse disappeared.
Better now? Asked Tiger Claw, his voice smooth with mock sympathy.
Much, replied Graypaw, stifling a burp.
Good. Tiger Claw stalked off again back to his den.
What just happened?
Oh my god, it's so bad. I was like sort of joking when I said trigger warning or content warning for eating disorder, but like kind of Graypaw does have somewhat of disordered eating, right?
I mean,
Like he does overeat.
yeah, that's part of his character.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Like what a waste of prey, first of all.
Yeah, Tiger Claw should be thinking for his clan. Make sure the clan is fed first before making Graypaw overeat.
Yeah. And like that is a huge amount of overeating.
2 whole
2
mice. That's
big
like
mice.
if you ate breakfast and then you ate breakfast again and again.
Yeah.
It's way too much breakfast.
Oh my god.
One cat doesn't need that much in the whole day.
Mm-mm. Then the noise of Yellowfang's yowl rose into the air once more. So then Firepaw does what he should have just done earlier.
Good for him, finally.
Yeah. And then, oh my god, love this. Are you okay, Graypaw? He asked as he turned to leave.
Meow, ow. Moaned Graypaw. He was hunched into a low crouch, squinting with pain. I've eaten too much.
God. Meow. Similar to Riao.
So he goes to see Spotted Leaf
Yeah.
to get something for his overfull tummy.
Yes.
That's
Firepaw watched him go until another angry yowl from Yellowfang sent him sprinting across the clearing.
3 yowls. That's like way too much. Yellowfang should not have to wait that much.
Poor Yellowfang. Elder abuse, honestly.
Right? She's so starving.
Yeah, wow. That was a lot. That was 20 pages of book.
Oh, so much book.
At least in the format I have here.
Oh, I don't think it's that much in the book.
Oh. Yeah, I think next episode's going to be shorter. It's 2 shorter chapters.
Yeah, a lot happened in those chapters, even though nothing actually happened.
That's true. Like all the action happened in the previous chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, let's test this. Chew loudly into the microphone. Okay, so we're gonna put that lovely bit in at the end. Yummy.